The warmer temperatures, the green leaves, baseball. Summer is almost here in Colorado.
And if you're a parent and you're once again stressed about summer, you are not alone. A lot of people find themselves wondering how to fill the weeks with kid-centric adventures and activities while trying to balance the budget and their own vacation days.
So tonight for you, Denver 7's Russell Haythorne is going 360, getting advice from parents, teachers, and experts on how they plan to solve summer.
Couple of things that I want you guys considering.
Inside Megan Kilcoyne's classroom,
As you read, not just the material itself, but how you're connecting what we already know.
this can be a tough crowd.
I do stand-up comedy on the side, so I laugh. I'm like, you guys are a harder audience than like my drunk adults at night.
But if anyone can handle a crowd like this, it's Miss Kilcoyne, or Kill, as the students call her.
It was a failing school. We had basically been given a year to turn it around.
AUL Denver Alternative High School is now thriving, survived the pandemic, and is growing by leaps and bounds.
Active enrollment in the building when we got here on average was about 30, 35 kids a day from what I hear. And we've got a wait list of, at any given time, 40, 50, 60 kids at this point.
Success, to be sure. And now, as Miss Kilcoyne and others begin to wind down the school year, we're going 360 on what summer looks like this year, offering parents a guide on how to solve summer after 2 long years of online, then in person, then online again, then in person again, learning.
It's more than important, not just for kids, but for all of us to get a break, and for kids especially.
Dr. Anat Geva is a clinician at the Behavioral Health and Wellness Center at Medical Center of Aurora and says summer break is the equivalent of letting your muscles recover after lifting weights.
So just pushing as hard as we can without stopping is not going to get us better results. Taking that strategic break is very important for recovery.
Been in education since I was 19 years old. Started out, I was a custodian over at Smiley.
Michael Atkins is now the principal at Stedman Elementary.
We need to refine, we need to refinish, and then re-engage, right?
He says students learn differently in spaces away from school.
I always say, as an individual, we never stop learning, right? But we learn differently in different spaces.
As for teachers, Atkins says summer is like a protein shake for educators.
They work 24/7 throughout the year, and they don't have a day off.
We teach a lot of kids how to ride bikes. I am the CEO with Avid for Adventure.
One way to recharge is to get outdoors.
Starting at age 7 and above, it's full day adventures. Our goal is to empower kids to choose active and healthy lifestyles in the outdoors. So you have these moments where you have to struggle through something or a risky component, and then you come out the other end, and that feeling of fulfillment and empowerment that you did that you reached that challenge and you met that challenge.
Of course, camp can be expensive. Some families told us they spend $2,000 to $5,000 on summer camps, not always accessible to many families. It's also impossible to get in sometimes, with camps selling out within minutes of going online.
They open them at 8:01 a.m. and if you're not in there, I've signed my kids up for zoo camp and been 800th in line.
Erin Peer is a mom and a school counselor who knows how beneficial camp and getting outdoors can be, but also recognizes the inequities and has worked hard to close those gaps.
Many students haven't left Denver, never left Colorado. I've actually asked the Denver Museum of Nature and Science before about their process for getting kids in to their camps that might be underrepresented. Yeah. And so the opportunities, it's just, families don't know. It's so hard to access. It's very difficult to get in.
Add to that the difficulty of navigating summer when you're a working parent.
The camp experience and everything that goes with it is also very suited for intact families where there's 2 parents and ample means to afford that. But for single parents, it's very hard. For working parents who don't have extended family that can help.
Dr. Geva and other experts suggest getting organized. Perhaps a simple graph with each kid's name across the top, each week of summer listed down the side with what each kid is doing that week.
Okay, I like that idea.
Allie is a Denver mom who just wants her kids to get some rest this summer.
Where they're not stressed about anything school or academic related. So that's probably a main goal. I want them to just enjoy life and each other and their friends on the block.
We have a summer camp here every single summer, a free summer camp every single summer that Kids Above Everything runs, and it's a community partnership.
Serving the underserved has become a mission at Avid for Adventure as well.
Self-sustaining scholarship and financial assistance model. For the last decade or so, 100% of families who have applied for financial assistance have received financial assistance from us, 100%. We really want to take away that financial barrier.
You can jump around if you want to.
Back in Miss Kilcoyne's classroom, she worries about her kids not only regressing or what's known as the summer slide, but she also wants them to stay out of trouble.
And unfortunately, we serve a population at our school, and many of them were not raised in homes of love. They were raised in environments of survival. And the brain simply functions different when that's the case.
She makes the argument for year-round school, which could help parents juggle childcare issues.
I love it. You know, and there's the myth, there's the conventional wisdom that teachers have 3 months off. And that's simply not true. By the time we close the building, again, like mentally and physically close ourselves out of the building. And, you know, we're here weeks before the kids are back. And I think about what year-round schooling would do, give us that reset without that huge bulk of time that feels really daunting.
But she also understands that doesn't work for everyone.
Many of our students, I will say, work through their summers. Their families depend on them to also pull in some weight financially.
What most do seem to agree on is that summer should be a patchwork of activities. Camps, swimming, riding bikes, playing in the dirt, family visits, volunteering, and kids just being kids.
Such a wonderful time for my kids to just get to do things that they love.
That is critical that we have an opportunity to refine, refinish, re-engage.
Absolutely. It's both being physically active, which is beneficial for mental health regardless, but it's also that experience of independence.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.